All right, folks, it's that time again for Random Rush. You know what that means. I listen to Random Rush to Rush Limbaugh for 60 seconds. I respond in 90. It is now 1:28 p.m. on the East Coast.
I think we had it, might have been later last week, that people are divorcing in order to afford Obamacare. It is busting up families. Obamacare is going to increase the divorce rate.
I think it will. Consider quit your job and get welfare, tax incentives, and Obamacare incentives along with tax incentives.
Jim, I just have to ask you a question, though. What do you have against divorce? What business? You realize who says marriage is all that great anyway? And who says that marriage does all that much? What's the big deal about people getting divorced? What is your animus against marriage and divorce? What the hell do you care?
Well, I think it's a very important issue when it comes to children involved. Children brought up in a marriage between a husband and wife are definitely, statistically, everything are shown to be more stable and brought up properly. And just divorce in itself is a deterioration of American societies and moral.
Now, Jim, that's okay in Jacksonville, but you go to Washington or New York and you just became a bigot.
All right,
this
folks.
has everything.
Wow, Limbaugh really throws the kitchen sink at this. Now, you know that they can't use the talking point anymore about part-time jobs because the latest job surveys, in fact, all the job surveys over the past year have shown that there are no more part-time hiring than normal. And so now they're moving on to divorce, and you'll notice that this ditto head does Rush Limbaugh the favor of saying divorce is horrible when there's kids involved, as opposed to your 3 divorces, Rush. And of course, Rush Limbaugh is going to say that the people in Washington, they don't think divorce is a problem, and also in Florida, where I am now. The level of desperation now, there is not a single data point or reason why you would divorce because of Obamacare. Now, it's possible, I guess, if you were reliant on your spouse's health care, and that's the only reason why you were staying married, then you had the opportunity to get health care on your own, so you decided to divorce. I would imagine that those are not huge numbers, but in the event, isn't that about freedom? I don't have to worry about that. I get divorced because I'll just pay them to get their own health insurance. Unbelievable how sad this man has become.
How many conservatives do you think at this very moment, listening with their wife that they've been trying to find a way to divorce, is turning to their wife right now and going, honey, we should just do it for Obama because of Obamacare?
Check the exchanges. See if you're eligible. I mean, assuming you were, for some reason, not married to me.